Good morning. It is Friday, May 15th, and today we can find segments using all tangents drawn from the same point are congruent. This is a very short and simple lesson. It's a short and simple rule. And basically, as you can see in the diagram here, if you have two tangents, remember a tangent is a segment that goes from outside of a circle that hits the circle at one point and never goes inside. So that's a tangent. Same thing here. It's a segment outside the circle that hits the circle at one point and never goes inside. If they're drawn from the same point in the same circle, then the two tangents must be congruent. That's a short, little, simple rule. I'm going to show you how it works in a problem, and this is going to probably be like a 6-minute lesson. What is the perimeter of triangle RST? Well, I see a lot of tangents here. I see SA is a tangent, and I see SB is a tangent. They're both exterior segments that hit the circle at one point but never go inside. They're both drawn from the same point. Since they're tangents drawn from the same point, they must be congruent. So if this side is 3, then this side is 3. I see two more examples of that. I see the blue. Two tangents are drawn from point T. Therefore, TB and TC must be the same. Therefore, they must both be 5. Now, I see it again here. RC and RA are both tangents drawn from the same point, so they must be congruent. Now, I don't have the value here, but if this whole thing is 13 and this piece here is 5, I could subtract 13 and 5 to get 8, which makes this 8. And since these must be congruent, this must also be 8. So it's asking for the perimeter of triangle RST. Well, this side is 8 plus 3, which is 11. This side is 3 plus 5, which is 8. This side is 13. To find the perimeter of a shape, I add up all the sides. 11, 8, and 13 is 32, and that's my answer. So the rule is all tangents drawn from the same point must be congruent. For R, I had two tangents drawn, so those must be the same. Those are both 8. From S, I have these two drawn, so those must be the same. They're both 3. And from point T, I had two tangents drawn, so they must be the same. They're both 5. Perimeter, adding up all the sides. That's it. Number 2 is pretty much the same thing. Oops, wrong button. So I see point C here. I see two tangents drawn from the same point, therefore they must be the same. If this one is 24, then this one is 24. Let's go back here. From A, I see two tangents drawn from the same point, so they must be the same. If this is 20, and this is 20, on this side, if this whole thing is 32, 32 minus 20 is 12, so this must be 12. Let's do a different color here. These are two tangents drawn from the same point, so they must be the same. If this is 12, then this is 12. To find the perimeter, I add up all the sides, so this side is 20 plus 24, this side is 12 plus 24, this side is 20 plus 12. So to find the perimeter, I add up all the sides. And I get 112. Number 3, same rule, but it's set up a little bit differently here. I see tangents drawn from the same point. So first of all, it's telling me that TS is 24. Well, TS is a tangent drawn from T. TS and TC are tangents drawn from the same point, therefore they're the same. So if TS is 24, then TC is also 24. Now it says the ratio of TA to AC is 1 to 3. Well, we learned earlier in the year, whenever you see a ratio like this, you put an X behind each piece. So TA, it's saying that TA is 1X and AC is 3X. So TA is 1X, AC is 3X. So what I see here is I see that these two pieces together make up this whole thing. So if I add TA and AC, that should give me TC. So 3x plus 1x must equal 24. Since these two small pieces add to make this big piece, I just take the expressions that make up the small pieces, add them to equal the expression for the big piece. 4x equals 24. I do the algebra. X is 6. It's asking for the length of SE. Well, SE is the same as CA, which is 3x. So 3 times 6 is 18. So this question was a little trickier just because of how it incorporated the rule, but the rule itself is pretty simple. Tangents drawn from the same point are congruent, so TC and TS are both tangents drawn from this exterior point, therefore they must be the same. If this one's 24, this one's 24. We're going to go over just one more together, and then we're going to have you practice, and I'm going to give you a short one-question quiz. Asking for the measure of angle CAB. Well, here's what I see. I see the tangent, and I see another tangent. I see two tangents drawn from the same point, therefore they must be congruent. Now, going back to what we did at the beginning of the year, I see an isosceles triangle. Do you see the isosceles triangle? And when two sides are the same in an isosceles triangle, then the two angles are also the same. So if this angle is x, then this angle must also be x. Now I'm looking at this triangle. I have expressions for the three angles. X plus 30 equals 180, since the angles of a triangle add to 180. From here, I do the algebra. This was like literally one of the first lessons we did this year. And I get x to be 75. So there's different ways that this rule can be incorporated, but the bottom line is when you have two tangents, again, a tangent is a segment from an exterior point to a point on the circle that never goes inside the circle. If you have two tangents drawn from the same exterior point, then the two tangents are congruent. From there, there's different ways the rule can be applied. Your classwork / homework. Is to finish the worksheet, and you're going to have your quiz due, I guess, Monday night. Again, I really should get this tonight, but I'm always giving you an extra day just to make your life a little bit easier in case you have a rough day or your work piles up. I'm trying to, be lenient, but I don't want to give you more than just tonight because then you'll fall too far behind, and we don't want that. Any questions, reach out to me on Remind. Get me on Google Classroom. I'm on Google Meet for tutorial if you need to. Obviously, if you're seeing this, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. A lot of you teens are not watching the videos. You're just blindly trying to do the quizzes without knowing how to do it, and you're getting everything wrong because you can't really do geometry if you don't learn geometry. It's not difficult, but you have to know how to do it. You have to watch the lessons, which you're doing, obviously, if you're hearing this right now. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. It's another beautiful day. It's supposed to be like 80 degrees outside today. Enjoy it. Have a great day.